Alright guys, so yesterday we bought this beautiful quad. You'll see the picture right now. It's a old Honda TRX 250, pretty much the same thing as a Honda Big Red 250, except it's 4 wheels instead of 3. We picked it up on Facebook Marketplace. I seen it. The guy wanted $100 and it was about 45 minutes from us. I messaged him, told us I was interested. He said he had a whole other bunch of people interested. So I told him I'd leave my house right now, and he said cool, he'd hold it for us. So we went there, and he was like, well, since you got here, I'll give it to you for $90. Long story short, I only had a $100 bill, and of course he didn't have change, but that's cool. Just to show you what it actually looks like, we already pulled the carburetor off. We got the battery on charge. She's draining the gas tank, my lovely wife, as we speak. Yes, it's extremely ugly. It's just a Fourtrax 250. It's actually a desirable four-wheeler. It's got a plastic gas tank, which is actually beneficial for a lot of people who like Hondas. The tires are actually all good with tread, and they actually all hold air. It's got completely custom fenders, truck mud flaps. The kicker doesn't work, but surprisingly the electric start works beautifully. Seat actually is in great condition. There's no rips, no tears, nothing like that. It's got the desirable rear differential that a lot of you 300 guys like to run. But this video is just pretty much solely going to be to show you Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, stuff like that. Buy cheap, put a little bit of time and money into it, and then fix it and actually make a profit. There's a decent amount of videos out there, but they're not actually that desirable to watch. There's a couple guys out there that do it on a regular basis and actually make a pretty good living doing it. So I figured might as well show you guys what we actually do behind the scenes. So here it goes. Alright, so we got the carburetor, the bowl already taken apart. The story was with the four-wheeler was the gentleman got the four-wheeler, now is moving, and it's been sitting up for at least 6 months. With the new gasoline that the government loves pushing on us, you know that if you let anything sit longer than a week, you're pretty much fucked. So we got the carburetor taken apart. I'll let you guys see what's going on here. As you can see, it's pretty much all clogged up, corroded, gasoline all crystallized. Probably a little bit longer than 6 months, to be honest. You could also see the air mixture screw is definitely way out of adjustment. We're gonna take it apart. They actually had baby roaches living in this thing. I've killed about 2 or 3 of them that have came out the carburetor, so it's been a little bit longer. I had it running last night on starting fluid, so I know the machine will run. I don't know how great the machine will run, or if it'll smoke. Typical Honda. I mean, it's already got no brakes, but again, it's a typical Honda. Once we get it all taken apart, we'll clean the jets, clean the carburetor, and then stick it in our Harbor Freight sonic cleaner, which my wife got me. One of the best things ever to do this when you're doing it full time. You can also see that we modified it. I had one that lasted about 2 or 3 months. Right there where that silicone is, if you don't and you put something in there, you move it, a little bit of whatever cleaner you're running gets in there and destroys the board. This one's actually lasted us at least 4.5 months right now, and we've had no issues with it at all. Let the temperature come up, the temperature light is on, and this thing will come out looking like brand new. Alright, so here's a little update. I just want to show you the amount of gunk that came out the carburetor bowl. Again, this is great gasoline that we're using. I can't stress it enough. Run 93. If you can't run 93, run ethanol free. They're about the same price. Regular gas absolutely sucks. Stable with regular gas sucks as well. This is one of the main reasons. If you look, that all came out the carburetor, all sitting in the bottom of the bowl. I mean, that's legitimately just chunks. There's the carburetor and the sonic cleaner, heat on. The dilution I'm running is pretty much straight white vinegar with a little touch of degreaser and a touch of dish soap. Dish soap actually holds it together and leaves it stick on it. Actually helps it agitate and clean. And then we'll just hit whatever we need to with a jet cleaner as well and blow some air through the passages. Make sure it's 100%. Alright, so we got the carburetor cleaned up. It was in the Sonic cleaner for about, I don't know, 20 minutes on and off. Then I cleaned some parts in a parts washer. Used some aluminum cleaner as well. It came out pretty good looking. Made sure all the jets were clear as well. Polished up the seat for the needle, and here's the finished product. So there's no more chunks in it. Again, we took all the jets out, took the needle out, cleaned it up pretty good. Yeah, there's still some stuff on it, but from what it looked like, it's 10 times better. Made sure everything's moving freely. And that's pretty much it. Here's the bowl as well. If you remember before, they had a family of stuff living in it. You could see all kinds of stuff that came out this thing. Also, these brushes, I'm buying from Harbor Freight. This steel that's on here is the best steel to be using to clean jets, in my opinion. They don't bend, they don't break, and they're the perfect size to go through any jet so far that I have used. They're pretty good. Other than that, we're going to get it back together and put it on the machine, and hopefully next video is it's running okay. We already drained the gas, and here goes nothing. Alright, so here it is running. How you do it.